Hey my beautiful Libra gang, what's happening, what's crack-a-lackin', and what's poppin', baby? It's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you guys with your March 2021 reading. I hope you guys are well. If so, let me know down in those comments down below. As always, these readings are general, so if they resonate, that's awesome, and if not, it's not your message. And if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, or TikTok, you're more than welcome to. All that information is going to be linked down in the description box down below. Thank you guys so much for coming through. I greatly appreciate it. I want to wish a very good morning to you guys. I hope you're having a fantastic start to your day. I am still a little bit under the weather, guys, so don't mind me over here. I'm definitely feeling a lot better. I've done a lot of recovering over the weekend, but I would appreciate it if you guys can bear with me here today, as I am still a little bit under the weather, all right? So let's take a look here and see what we got going on for my lovely Libra gang throughout March 2021. Let's have a look. Messages for Libra, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Throughout March 2021, what do we got coming through for Libra? Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Throughout March 2021. All right, my Libra gang, let's go ahead and grab ourselves this one last shuffle. And then we'll take a look here and see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully, we got ourselves some pretty fantastic stuff. Let's go ahead and take a look, all right? What's going on for the Libra gang? Libra, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Page of Cups. So you can be connecting possibly here with a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Your current energy, we got here the Ace of Wands. Person you're dealing with, we have here the Queen of Wands. And then the outcome that's present for you is showing up here as the Page of Swords. So I kind of feel like this is a situation where things are up in the air right now. Somebody's definitely still interested. And you seem to be making yourself, move forward. You seem to be moving on right now. And I think someone here is still interested, but at the same time, they are not going to be the person to reach out. Yeah, we're definitely dealing with a little bit of a battle of the ego situation in March. Not on your side, more so on the person you're dealing with side, but let's take a look at this reading, okay? So overall energy, we got here Page of Cups, right? This talks about, of course, having romantic feelings, right? You have emotions, you care for somebody, somebody cares for you. And taking a look at the person you're dealing with, they're showing up here as the Queen of Wands. So someone here is confident, right, that you will reach out to them, you will communicate to them, you will talk to them, you'll be the person to do the work, essentially, is what this person's kind of giving off to me. I feel like with this Queen of Wands energy, they're sitting back, they're relaxed, and they're like, I know Libra will come back to me. I'm waiting for Libra to come back. I'm waiting for Libra to, put in this work. But when I look at your current energy, Libra, you're showing up here as the Ace of Wands. Yeah, I don't think you're in a period of time right now where you're going to be putting in any sort of work to make anybody come back around to you or to go back towards anybody. The Ace of Wands is I'm focusing on a new beginning. I'm focusing on living my life and enjoying my life. I'm putting my past behind me. So this is about you guys completely moving forward from this person and the situation that the two of you had. With the outcome that's present, we got here the Page of Swords. So this is the energy overall of the person you're dealing with, still waiting for you to communicate towards them, still waiting for you to engage in all this work and take action, and you're not about that right now. Honestly, this feels like a situationship to me. I kind of feel like you and another person had some sort of romantic situation. Everything was kind of up in the air. Something might have happened. Maybe the two of you had a falling out. Maybe the person you're dealing with did something that offended you or hurt you. Whatever the case is, though, I mean, there could have even been a possibility maybe this person wasn't interested in committing and you kind of just gave up because you didn't feel like wasting your time, Libra. But ultimately, what I'm gathering in a general sense is you're deciding to move on from somebody. You're like, I'm not going to put in all the work in this. It's got to be an equal effort. And because it hasn't been an equal effort, I'm moving on. I'm going to focus on living my life, and I'm going to put this situationship, behind me. And as for the person you're dealing with, they're pretty confident that, you're going to come back running towards them. You're going to come back to them and do all this work to be together. So that's kind of your person's stance. But as for you, Libra, you're keeping it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So what we're going to do here, Libra, is I'm going to go over the person you're dealing with. I'll take a look here and see how they feel towards you and what's going on with them throughout March 2021. Then I'm going to take a look and see how you feel towards them, what's going on with you throughout March 2021. We'll see where energies align, and then we'll go ahead and see the outcome, okay? Now, in regards to the person Libra's dealing with, how does this individual feel towards Libra? And what is going on with this person throughout March 2021? How does the person that Libra's dealing with feel towards Libra? And what is going on with this individual, please, throughout March 2021? First card out, what do we got? we have here the 10 of Cups. So they have very strong feelings for you. At least that's what they're giving off here throughout the reading. We also have the 6 of Cups. We have here the High Priestess. We have here the Star. We have here the 2 of Wands. And then we have here the Judgment. So looking at your person's feelings so far, I definitely see that they're interested in you romantically. I mean, the 10 of Cups is this individual seeing that they could have a future with you. And with the 6 of Cups here as well, that's this person accepting you for who you are. I mean, the 6 of Cups also does talk about the fact that the two of you have history together, meaning that previous situationship I was talking about. I mean, some of you Libras could have been in a situationship with this person, or maybe you were even in a committed relationship with them and there was some sort of falling out. But whatever the case is here, you were with somebody, there was a romantic connection, the connection's not really present anymore, you're moving on, and they're very confident that you're going to come back and want to work everything out, you know? That was basically what they were giving off. But when I'm looking at their feelings, you know, it seems to me like they really like you. It seems to me like they really have strong feelings for you, but they're in a space right now where they're not taking any action. You know, we have here High Priestess and we have here the Star card. They kind of have this intuitive and inner knowing that, you know, you're going to come back to them. They have a lot of hope here. They have a lot of faith that you're going to be the person to come back and work everything out with them. And we have here 2 of Wands to the Judgment. So yeah, they're really just hoping that you give them a second chance, or that you come back to them and they can give you a second chance. Like I said, it really does feel to me like a lot of ego stuff, excuse me, with the person that you're dealing with. So that's what's coming up here so far. It's really interesting, to be quite honest. So yeah, I don't know what the reasoning is, by the way, Libra. It's not my business. I'm not going to look into it. But there was something here that, you know, split the two of you apart. And with that being said, you decided to move forward. And I think they're in a space where they're kind of just very hopeful that you'll come back around to them and that the two of you will be together again. But I think they're in a space where they want you to do all the work. They want you to take all the action. And that's not going to fly with you, Libra. It's not going to fly with you at all. Let's go ahead and pull 2 more cards for this person's feelings towards Libra. Let's go ahead and get 2 more cards, please, for this person's feelings towards Libra. We have here the Knight of Wands, and we have here the 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, so they really want you to be the person to fix things. As I mentioned previously, that's just extra clarification. Knight of Wands, they want you to travel back towards them. 6 of Pentacles, they want you to be the peacemaker. They want you to make everything the way it was, or, you know, get things back to normal, right? So whoever this person is, I can definitely say they want you to do all the work here. But you're not communicating towards them, you know? And they're not really communicating towards you either. They're not telling you their feelings. They're not telling you that they still care. They're not telling you that they want to be together with you. So how could you possibly know, Libra? You've already decided to move on. And if this person doesn't want to take action, how could you possibly know if they have feelings for you or not, right? So let's go ahead over here and take a look at what's going on with the person Libra's dealing with throughout March 2021. What is going on with the person Libra's dealing with, please, throughout March 2021. Let's go ahead here and have a look. We got here the 4 of Cups, we got here the Devil, and we got here the 5 of Swords. Yeah, they're not going to get what they expected at all. Remember how I said they showed up as the Queen of Wands, which is the energy of them kind of expecting you to come back around to them, and they were confident that you were going to be the one to put the work in? Well, they're going to be disappointed because I don't see you doing that at all, Libra. 4 of Cups here to the Devil. You're not going to be reaching out to this person, and it is going to frustrate them and irritate them, and it is going to disappoint them. 5 of Swords, because they're like, damn, everything I thought was going to happen has not happened at all. So this individual really thinks that you're going to communicate towards them and reach out towards them, even though you've already taken the steps to move on. And they're going to be very disappointed when they realize that you're not going to do anything they thought at all. Moving forward from this, let's take a look at your side of things, Libra, and we'll see what we got going on. How does Libra feel towards the person they're dealing with, please? And what is going on with Libra throughout March 2021? How does Libra feel towards the person they're dealing with? And what is going on with Libra throughout March? Wow, 2021, okay. We got a shitload of cards coming out over here. So we have here Queen of Pentacles. We got here the 4 of Swords. We got here the Sun card. We have here the 5 of Pentacles. Hold on, we're not done. And then we also have here the Hermit, excuse me. Thank you very much. We have here the Hermit, the 5 of Wands, and then we have here the 7 of Swords. Jeesh. I didn't even have to pull all those cards. They all just fell out. So let's take a look at this, okay? Based on your feelings for this individual, Libra, let's have a look. So, Queen of Pentacles to the 4 of Swords. You feel like everything's done and over with. Remember how I said, like, how would you know this person still has feelings for you if they're not going to communicate that towards you? Absolutely. I mean, you're right now in a space where you have no idea that this person still cares. You're like, well, me and this individual are done, so I'm going to do everything in my power right now to be happy and to move on with my own life. You know, that's just the timeline you're on. You're on the timeline of moving on. You're like, I don't know how this person feels about me. If they have any sort of feelings for me, they haven't communicated that towards me, so I'm on the path of moving on. I'm continuing to do my thing. And even though it's difficult for me to move on, Five of Pentacles, Hermit card, Five of Wands, even though it was a bit of a struggle for you to let go of this connection or this situationship in the first place, you're like, I'm going to be able to pull through, I'm going to be able to move on, and I'm going to be able to be happy because I will take care of myself nonetheless. So we also have here the Seven of Swords too. And I think right now, Libra, you know, the Seven of Swords is kind of saying, look, at the end of the day, you feel like you left the opportunity window open for quite a long time after there was a falling out between the two of you. And if they really wanted to be with you, they could have reached out to you. If not, then they missed out on the opportunity with you. I mean, you're not missing out on the opportunity with this person, Libra. You've decided to move on because you felt like things were done. If they still had feelings for you or something to say, then they should have communicated. And that's kind of where your stance is at in the month of March. You're like, look, things didn't work out between the two of us. I've decided to move on. If you really still liked me and wanted to make things work, it's your duty to reach out to me. It will not be my duty to reach out to you. And that's genuinely how you feel. And you're not going to be reaching out to them, even though this person expects that of you. You know, if they really wanted you, they had to be the ones to take action. It wasn't on you. Okay? In regards to actually, hold on. We got to take a look at what's going on with Libra. So let's take a look here. Let's see what's going on with you, Libra, throughout March 2021. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Throughout March 2021. What do we got coming through? What's going on for Libra? We have here the Chariot, which is forward movement. We have here the Queen of Cups, focusing on self-love. We have here the King of Wands, focusing on just having fun. Maybe you might be involving yourself in new connections. And we have here the Hangman. So, looking at these energies, in the month of March, based on what's going on with you, Libra, you're going to move forward. Still keeping love open. You're still going to be looking for options. You're still going to be, well, it's not like you're going to be necessarily looking for love, but you're going to be keeping yourself open to receive love. You see what I mean? So you're not going to move on from this person with the intention of immediately finding somebody else to settle down with or to have a connection with, but you're not going to be closed off because of this connection. You know, you're going to keep yourself open to receiving love and to possibly meeting somebody new. So you're not going out of your way to find a new lover, but you'll be open if the opportunity comes your way. We also have here the King of Wands and we have here the Hangman. I kind of feel like this situation as well with this individual kind of did bring you some sort of enlightenment because the Hangman card is enlightenment. And the enlightenment it brought you is at the end of the day, I will meet people. Sometimes it will work out, sometimes it won't, but I need to allow myself to enjoy the connections as they come and go. And when I'm meant to be with the person who's going to be my end all be all, I'll be with that individual. I mean, you're kind of in this space right now where you're not stressing love too much. You're not focusing on love too much. You're just having fun with the options as they come and as they go. So this is like you saying, I'm not really sweating me and this person's connection not working out. And I'm not really sweating love in general. You know, when I meet the right person and I settle down with that individual, cool. But if I meet a couple more people and it doesn't work out, that's cool too. You know, you're just in that space where you're not worrying too much. I think your main focus here in the month of March is just genuinely your happiness. And that's something that's so friggin' important to focus on. So good on you, Libra. I'm happy to see that for you. All right. In regards to where energies are aligning between Libra and this person, let's have a look where energies aligning, please, between Libra and the individual they're dealing with throughout March 2021. Let's have a look. We got here the Two of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Ten of Wands, and then the Queen of Wands. Wow. What is this Two of Cups talking about, though? Is this Two of Cups, both of them getting together, or is this Two of Cups about Libra finding someone new? What do we have? Page of Swords. Libra, you know what? I think the person you're dealing with, after they were... Okay. Remember how I said before that the person you're dealing with is going to be disappointed that you're not going to reach out to them to try to fix things? I think they're going to have a moment where they realize everything and it all comes full circle to them. And probably somewhere around March 15th, mid-March, is where they're going to reach out and ask for reconciliation. Okay? When this person finally comes full circle and realizes, okay, Libra's not going to talk to me anymore, Libra's in the process of moving on, that's when they're going to decide to reach out over here, Two of Cups, Knight of Cups, and make that proposal of, can we get back together? Okay? And with the Ten of Wands over here, I don't know necessarily if you're going to have the best response. I think you're kind of going to be conflicted again. The Ten of Wands is, I don't really know. It seems to me like this is a burden, and for me, moving on seems a lot better, right? And with the Queen of Wands over here, you're kind of happy being single right now, Libra. So I think it's going to bring a lot of conflict back into your life, and you're not going to be too sure on what to do and what decision to make. I feel like you'll be stuck between a rock and a hard place. So Libra, in the month of March, they will finally realize, okay, Libra's not going to reach out to me. They're not going to, try to get back together with me. My plan's not going to work over here, so I have to open up to Libra and see if they will take me back, okay? So they will ask for some reconciliation here. What's going to be the outcome between Libra and this person, please? Throughout March 2021, what is the overall outcome here between Libra and the person they're dealing with? What do we got? We have here the Ace of Swords, the Four of Wands, and then the Nine of Wands. Yeah, to be quite honest, Libra, I do feel like you are going to withdraw yourself from this situation. The Ace of Swords is saying, look, to tell you the truth, we could reconcile, Four of Wands, but ultimately right now, I think I want to continue to have my space. Sometimes things don't work out for a reason, and maybe there is a reason that the two of us didn't work out in the first place. And being single right now seems like the more easier option for me. So therefore, I'm going to focus on myself, I think that that's where most of you Libras are leaning towards, at least. Of course, I could be wrong. Keep that in mind as well. If any of you Libras do want to reconcile with this person and that opportunity of reconciliation does come by, you're more than welcome to accept that opportunity, right? But from what I'm seeing in the tarot cards, at least, I do feel like most of you Libras are not really going to accept this. You kind of feel like being single is still the easiest choice for you because you felt like they should have spoke up sooner. You felt like they kind of missed their opportunity window. They had a while to tell you how they felt. They waited a while, and you've been in this process of moving on for such a long time that it kind of just feels easier being single. And because it didn't work out the first time, you're like, maybe there was a reason it didn't work out the first time, right? So ultimately, Libra, I think most of you guys are in a space where you want to remain single. Like I said, I do believe that there will be an opportunity here of where this person does ask to take you back, where they do ask for a reconciliation. As mentioned, I do believe it's going to cause some conflict in you, and I do believe the majority of you will not take this offer. But it's up to you at the end of the day. Whatever's going to make you happy, guys. That's what's most important. Remember, your happiness, dude, that's the most important thing, okay? So Libra, interesting reading, guys. I mean, what I gathered from this is essentially you were dealing with somebody, maybe you were in a relationship or a situationship, things didn't work out, and the person you're dealing with kind of just expected for a while for you to come back and for you to be the person to fix everything, and they soon became disappointed when they realized that you were in the process of moving on and you weren't about fixing everything and taking all the action. Truth be told, if they wanted to be with you and if they still had feelings for you, you wouldn't know that unless they took action. So they're going to come full circle in the month of March and realize, okay, Libra doesn't know my feelings. On top of it, I can't get back together with Libra unless I take action. So I see them taking action here and asking for a reconciliation. And with the outcome that's present, I do see the majority of you not taking the offer. But of course, if you want to take the offer, that's up to you as well. Okay? So Libra, yeah, sometimes things don't work out for a reason. And, I think this situation kind of brought you to a more enlightened place where you recognize, love doesn't always have to be that serious, and love doesn't always have to be the only thing I focus on. What I should be focusing on is being happy in the life that I'm living. And there may be some people I meet, and maybe things will work out, maybe things won't, but I'm not going to sweat love right now. What I really want to do is continue to enjoy my life, okay? All right, my Libra gang, I love you guys so much. Thank you all so much for coming out to your March 2021 reading. Of course, if it resonates, let me know down in those comments down below. Have an awesome and amazing rest of your March, guys, and I will see you all in your next video. Much love, my Libra gang, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.